Alright, so here we have finally, after a lot of delays from this comics and the movie, I was able to find the Flash, the Fast Man Alive comic movie tie-in to the Flash movie, obviously. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so we start with a bunch of bad guys, I guess, trying to sneak in guns. They actually moved from Gotham City to Central City to try and avoid Batman. But then the Flash comes in and introduces himself as the Flash, which I believe is the first time he ever says that he's the Flash, since we all know that he got that name from the CW Grant Gustin Flash. And then we get introduced to a villain, which I'm not even bothered to remember his name because what happens at the end of this comic. Anyways, Barry tries to hit him, but once it hits him, he broke his armor of the arms of the suit, so we get to see that his armor is already breaking in this comic. And we also get a little backstory of the villain, which is kind of lame. It's basically the same thing as the Batgirl when with Firefly was the villain, and we were supposed to feel bad for him because he was not a villain on purpose. He was trying to get money for her wife, and this is what they're trying to do in this comic. The villain is trying to get money to cure his sick father. So you can see where this comic is starting to annoy me a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot, because of how this is written. But I'll put my opinions at the very end of this video. And then we get a little montage of how Barry is able to like stop time and then be able to get his suit, which is not news to us. We already saw it in the Zack Snyder Justice League. And we also get to see that he's able to do tornadoes with his hands, which I believe are tornadoes. And then after that, Barry's like, nope, I'm not doing very well on this fight. I need Batman help. So he dips, and obviously I'm not gonna show you the whole comic because of copyright reasons. So if you want to see how he got beat up, obviously buy the comic or buy it online. And then halfway through this comic, we get introduced finally Batman, which I was really excited. I was like, alright, this is gonna be the best part of this comic. And let's just say it disappointed me a little bit. I mean, and here we see Batman in the shadows on top of the rooftop, obviously, and then he whoops out with his new Bat Cycle, which couldn't apparently get the last bad guy that was escaping. So the Flash had to whoop in and help him out. So they chat a bit about how Barry can defeat the villain. So Batman's like, you know what, I hope you train. And so both of them go back to the Batcave. We see a little bit of Alfred improving the Batsuit or gadgets of Batman. And Batman tells Barry to not use his speed for training, so he starts beating him up. And so he gets mad and starts throwing a super punch, which broke the wall, obviously, but it didn't hurt Barry, which he learns that if he goes as fast as he can, something about the molecules and all that. You know what? CW explains this well, but I believe this freaking comic, it's a freaking replica of that freaking CW Flash. I know I was gonna say that I was gonna hold my opinions, but holy crap, this comic, it's really bad. Here we have Batman freaking making jokes around here. It's not as bad as Joss Whedon Justice League, but I feel like this comic picks up from the Joss Whedon Justice League. Batman obviously gave him the new ring, and freaking Batman for some reason has to freaking grapple all the Batman animated series or whatever. So the reason we also get flashbacks of his parents, her mother died and her father being framed and Justice League. And yeah, it's basically a freaking CW episode. He goes back all the way back and he freaking runs as fast, throws a punch, and I will freaking show a clip of the Flash doing that from the CW. Because why not? And at the end, Barry just, I forgive you, man. You just wanted to help your dad. So Bruce Wayne donated money to the dad to help him out. And that's basically it. And yes, I know Flash is pretty calm with his rogue gallery. As you can see here from the clip, if I'm able to find it, from the Justice League Unlimited, where he talks to one of his rogue, which I believe his name is Trickster, I believe. So yeah, I get that, but man, I was not feeling this comic. I was absolutely not feeling this comic. I had Joss Whedon vibes all over that comic. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. That's already say my opinion about this comic. Not that great. It might not even be a tie-in comic after all, since all the reshoots and all that. Which I don't know if they're true about the reshoots and all that. But yeah, I ain't feeling it. I mean, I obviously still buy them just because just to review them for you guys. But yeah, nah. This is not for me, but I want to know your opinion, guys. What do you think about this comic? Just by the images I'm showing you, what do you think about it? And if you picked up the comic or buy it online, let me know. Am I being harsh on this comic? Is this your favorite interpretation of the Flash from the DCAU or not? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.